Good morning. This is Jovine from Behind the Markets. Happy Monday. Today is December 2nd, the first day of December. Gosh, where did this year go? It's unbelievable. Just like that. It just seemed like we were starting January yesterday, and here we are in the last month of the year. Today, I wanted to talk about an interview with another very wise hedge fund manager, experienced guy named Stanley Druckenmiller. Super successful guy, worth billions of dollars. And he talked about where are we at with the market right now, and he was interviewed on Bloomberg TV. And he talked about basically a classic melt up. We are in a melt up situation where there's just too much money chasing too few opportunities. And so basically they just start outbidding. And one of the things that helps me to understand what a market is, imagine that you're at a party with 100 people. And the drunker they get, the crazier they start to pay for your stock. Somebody runs up to you and he's really drunk and says, I'll pay you $25 for Rocket Labs. And you say, oh, okay, I'll sell that to you. And they're just euphoric. Everybody's just excited and euphoric and crazy. And they start to say, I think this can go to 7,000, the S&P. I think that the Dow could go to 50,000. Everybody just gets so excited and drunk on euphoria. What you have to understand is that when people start making money, or when markets start going on, these animal spirits, it releases dopamine, much like happens when people drink. But, there's pleasure receptors. So it actually distorts their capacity to reason at a high level. And we are at that kind of melt-up situation here, which is the hallmark of the top of all bull markets, where basically the capacity to reason soundly has started to go down as people get drunker and drunker. So that's what happens in bull markets. You're free to ignore the drunk person that comes and wants to buy Rocket Labs at $25 a share, or you're free to take advantage of them. But you certainly don't want to follow them for financial advice because they're distorted. They don't have the emotional discipline, experience, or wherewithal to really understand what's going on. So right now, we are like in a party with a bunch of drunk people that are running around screaming, happy days are here again, and the party's on. And I like to visualize us on the sidelines of the party, just looking at the guys who buy biotech, the guys who buy tech stocks, the group that buys this, because they're all hanging out in little groups. And whenever they want to run over to us and make us a stupid offer, a crazy good offer for anything that we own, we're going to sell it to them. Conversely, a bear market is the opposite of that. Imagine the same room of 100 people where everybody's really depressed. Oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh my God, jobs are never going to come back. The interest rates are so high. I can't even believe it. I'm just a Debbie Downer. Everything gets bad in that situation. And in that situation, the exact opposite dynamic is at play. You have capital. So what you want to do when those people come up to you, those Debbie Downers, and say, oh God, you know what? This is never going to work. I will sell you Palantir at $7 a share, just as an example. And you're free to take advantage of those people. You don't want to take advice from them, but we're all adults here. If they act against their own self-interest because they're stunted emotionally, they don't understand what chemicals are playing in their head, then we are fully allowed to take advantage of that. It's just what investing is. Basically, investing in the stock market's a place where impatient people give money to patient people, or less educated or informed people give money to more educated and informed people. Now, that can make you look a little out of step every once in a while, because, as these periods of great euphoria come, again, it's like a cocaine stock market. Everybody's just jacked up and excited and crazy, and oh my God, it's never going to end. Oh, the world's crazy. And once they start ignoring valuations, actually historical valuations, the precedent by which all money's lent, all businesses are bought, all finance is done. When you start really just popping away from historical valuations, then that's where trouble starts. And I'm the guy who likes to go home. I don't think there's anything that you're going to find after midnight at a party. I sell them before they even get crazy. I leave the party at 12 o'clock because I like to get a good night's sleep, both when it comes to investing and in my own personal life. Anyway, I hope you have a great Monday. Happy December.